Tonight, only once in your life, Archangel Michael will come to your house. Heaven sent him with a divine message that will change everything forever. He never come again. Listen carefully. Tonight is not ordinary. Tonight is not like yesterday, and it will never be like tomorrow. Tonight carries a divine secret wrapped in light, sealed in heaven, and sent directly to your door. Archangel Michael himself, heaven's mighty warrior, has been released to step into your very house. Not in a dream, not in a vision, but in the silence of this night where your spirit can feel his footsteps. He does not come every day, he does not return again and again. This is once in a lifetime, only once, because heaven has chosen this exact hour to alter your destiny forever. Close your eyes for a moment and feel it, the air around you shifting, the weight of the invisible lifting, the silence speaking louder than thunder. That is not your imagination. That is not coincidence. That is Archangel Michael arriving with wings of fire and a scroll of truth held in his hand. The scroll has your name written upon it, glowing with a light no shadow can erase. Heaven has stamped it, and no human hand can tear it apart. This night has been written in the books of eternity. Long before you were born, long before your first cry reached the earth, heaven wrote this date beside your name. And now the moment has arrived. Archangel Michael does not come to pass by or to observe. He comes to deliver a message that will shake off every weight that tried to hold you down, a message that will turn closed doors into open gates, a message that will shift the story of your life from struggle into glory. Stay with me, because what I tell you now is sacred. Imagine your house being wrapped in light, every wall, every corner touched by the presence of heaven. Tonight, your roof becomes a sanctuary, your floor becomes holy ground, and the very air you breathe carries the fragrance of eternity. When Archangel Michael enters, no spirit of darkness can remain, no curse can stand, no chain can stay locked. His presence is a sword that cuts away what was never meant to cling to you. And yet, this is not just about protection. This is about revelation. Michael is carrying with him a divine message written for you alone. It is the kind of message that once you hear it, you cannot go back to who you were before. It is a message that reveals why you have been kept alive through battles that should have destroyed you. It is a message that explains why tears fell but never drowned you, why pain came but never consumed you. Heaven preserved you for this very night. Listen deeply. Heaven is saying, my child, tonight everything changes. Tonight your identity is restored. Tonight your destiny is revealed. Tonight you will walk out of what held you, and step into what I created for you. And Archangel Michael has been sent as the living witness of this promise. Stay until the end, because the end of this night is the beginning of your new chapter. The divine message being carried into your house tonight is the key you have been searching for. It will unlock the answers to questions you have whispered in your heart for years. It will release peace where you only felt storms. It will bring clarity where you only saw confusion. It will confirm to you what heaven has been trying to whisper all along: you are chosen, you are preserved, and you are being lifted into a life no eye has yet seen. Do not miss this hour. Do not treat this night as ordinary. When Archangel Michael enters, heaven enters with him. This is once in your lifetime, once only, and it will never repeat again. Tonight is holy, tonight is eternal, tonight is written in fire, and it belongs to you. So wait, be still, stay awake in your spirit, for the angel of God is at your door. He carries a message that will change everything forever. And when you hear it, when you feel it, when it falls into your heart, you will never be the same again. Tonight your story is being rewritten in the language of heaven. Archangel Michael does not step into a house to leave it the same. His arrival is the sound of chains falling, the sound of walls breaking, the sound of a door opening that was closed for years. And this is the night your house becomes a holy chamber, a resting place for the divine message that is meant to live inside you forever. Stay with me, because what is unfolding right now is bigger than what your eyes can see. The atmosphere around you is no longer the same. The whispers you felt in your heart all week were not random thoughts, they were heaven preparing you for this moment. Heaven has been aligning everything in secret, setting the stage, so that when Michael steps in, nothing can resist the shift that follows. Look around your life. How many times have you thought you were forgotten? How many nights did you feel unseen? Tonight is the proof that you were never invisible to God. Every silent tear was recorded, every prayer you thought disappeared was captured, and now the response has arrived wrapped in light, carried by the strongest of heaven's angels. Michael himself is the messenger because your case is not ordinary. Your name has been highlighted in the courts of heaven, and your destiny has been called forward. The message he carries is not just words, it is a decree. A decree that cancels everything written against you and establishes a new future no one can erase. It is the decree of freedom, the decree of blessing, the decree of divine release. It is a letter sealed with God's own authority, and it has your name on it. Imagine Michael placing that letter in your hand, imagine the weight of it glowing with fire, imagine how your spirit begins to rise as you realize this is the answer you have been waiting for all your life. Hold on, because the most powerful part is this: when Michael delivers a message, it doesn't just speak to your present, it rewrites your future. He is standing in your house tonight with wings that stretch beyond your walls, with a voice that carries the thunder of eternity, and he is declaring, it is time for the story to change. And once he speaks, no power in heaven or earth can reverse it. You may not see him with your eyes, but you will feel him. You will sense the shift in the room, the stillness that feels like heaven is breathing. You will notice how your heart suddenly feels lighter, how peace floods into your chest as if someone just opened a window inside your soul. That is the sign. That is the proof. Michael has entered, and he does not leave without fulfilling what he was sent for. This night is sacred, and it is sealed. Tomorrow you will wake up different, because the message received tonight will not fade like a dream. It will echo in your spirit, guide your steps, and open doors you never imagined could belong to you. This is not ordinary. This is eternal. This is once in your life. Stay till the end of this message, because the end will open your beginning. Heaven has chosen you for this hour, and Michael is here only once, never again. And because of that, everything in your life is about to shift forever. Tonight is the crossing point between what was and what shall be. Archangel Michael does not enter a house just to stand in silence, he enters carrying the fire of transformation. His footsteps carry light, his wings scatter shadows, and his presence bends time itself so that the future arrives earlier than expected. Heaven has marked this as your moment, and no delay, no opposition, no resistance can stand against it. Stay with me because you need to feel what is happening right now. There is a stirring in the atmosphere that cannot be explained by human reasoning. It feels like the ground under you is softer, like your very walls are vibrating, like an unseen wind is passing through. That is heaven's movement. It is the sign that Michael has stepped in and that your story is about to turn like a page in a book that has reached its most important chapter. Think about it. Every battle you faced, every storm you endured, every betrayal that pierced your heart was not without purpose. Heaven allowed it to position you here, at this exact night, where Michael could arrive carrying the divine decree that ends the waiting. He is not here to remind you of your pain, he is here to rewrite it into power. He is not here to echo your losses, he is here to announce your restoration. And the message he carries is clear: your name is not forgotten, your destiny is not denied, and your promise is not destroyed. This is why heaven chose Michael, the strongest of angels, the commander of divine armies, to deliver this word. Because what belongs to you is too great to be handed casually. It required the one who has never lost a battle, the one whose sword has shattered empires of darkness, to ensure that your promise arrives untouched, unbroken, and undeniable. Hold on, because this part is holy. As Michael releases the message into your house, every false word ever spoken about you begins to dissolve. Every curse sent against your name begins to fall powerless. Every chain that tried to hold you begins to snap in silence. You may not hear the sound with your ears, but your spirit will feel the release like breath rushing back into your lungs after being underwater for too long. This is why tonight cannot be treated as ordinary. This night is heaven's appointment with your life. Imagine an angel kneeling before you, holding out a scroll that glows with a fire brighter than the sun. Imagine as he opens it, light spills into your room, and the words written inside begin to echo inside your soul, not with sound but with truth. And the truth says, you are chosen. You are rising. You are stepping into the life that was written for you long before this world began. Tomorrow, when morning comes, nothing will feel the same. You will look around and realize the weight you carried has vanished. You will sense peace where there was confusion, courage where there was fear, clarity where there was doubt. That is not a coincidence, that is the evidence that Michael's message has entered you, and once inside, it cannot be erased. This night is sealed, this visit is once, and after tonight, your life will never be measured by the past again. It will only be measured by the greatness that now begins. Tonight is not just a night, it is a visitation. It is the unfolding of a prophecy that heaven kept hidden until this very hour. Archangel Michael does not arrive with empty hands. He carries a heavenly document, a letter of destiny sealed in light, and inside it is written the truth of who you really are. The world may have called you many names, life may have tried to mark you with pain, but tonight Michael is placing into your spirit the name heaven has always known you by: beloved, chosen, unstoppable, eternal. Stay with me till the end, because the depth of this moment cannot be measured in a single breath. As Michael enters your house, you will feel the subtle shift, silence wrapping you like a blanket, a calmness that speaks louder than storms. It will feel as though time has paused, not to delay you, but to allow heaven to pour into your life without distraction. That is the atmosphere of visitation. That is the presence of the angel of God himself. Imagine Michael standing before you, radiant and unshaken, with a sword of light in one hand and a scroll of fire in the other. His eyes burn with compassion yet carry the authority of eternity. When he opens the scroll, the room does not just brighten, it transforms. Every shadow in your memory is erased. Every lie spoken over you collapses. Every invisible weight you carried falls to the floor. The words that spill out of that scroll are not simply words, they are living flames. They enter your soul, ignite your spirit, and burn away everything that does not belong to you. This is the power of tonight. Heaven does not only send answers, it sends transformation. And Michael's message is not simply about your tomorrow, it is about your forever. It is about the blueprint of your life being revealed at last. It is about the divine story you were always meant to walk in but which was hidden until this appointed moment. Hold on, because what I tell you now will touch the deepest part of you. Heaven has decided that tonight you will no longer carry the identity of one who struggled alone. Tonight you will no longer walk as one unseen. Michael's voice will thunder in your spirit, you are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are crowned with destiny, and the time for your rising has arrived. And when those words fall into you, your house will not just be filled with light, it will become a sanctuary. Every wall will hold the memory of tonight. Every corner will carry the fragrance of heaven's presence. Your roof will no longer just cover you, it will guard you, because heaven has stepped inside and marked it forever. Tomorrow you will awaken and sense it, the invisible crown on your head, the invisible fire in your heart, the invisible shift in your path. You will know, without doubt, that last night heaven came and wrote a new story for you. This will not fade. This will not vanish. This is eternal. Michael will never come again like this. That is why tonight is holy. That is why tonight is once in a lifetime. And because you opened yourself to hear, to feel, to believe, everything from this night forward will carry the signature of heaven's touch. Tonight is the night where heaven bends closer than ever before. Archangel Michael does not simply visit your house as a guest, he arrives as a guardian, as a carrier of truth, as the living witness of what God has decided over your life. This is why the air feels different, why your spirit feels a strange stirring, why your heart cannot ignore the weight of this moment. Because heaven itself has stepped across the threshold of your home. Stay with me till the end, because this part is where the hidden becomes visible. Michael has not come with ordinary words. He has come to open the sealed letter of your destiny. Inside that letter is every answer you have been searching for, every prayer you thought had been forgotten, every silent hope that lived in the back of your heart. And tonight he is placing it into your spirit, written not in ink but in fire. Picture this, Michael standing in your room, his presence too radiant for words. His wings stretching beyond what your walls can contain, his sword glowing as if it carries the sunrise inside it. He looks at you not with judgment but with the compassion of heaven, and then he unrolls the scroll he carries. As he speaks, you feel it, not just in your ears but in your very bones. The waiting is over. The season of delay is broken. What was hidden is revealed. What was stolen is restored. What was impossible is now released. And when those words enter you, something breaks. The heaviness you have carried quietly begins to lift. The fear that whispered against your spirit begins to fall silent. The unanswered questions that tormented your nights suddenly lose their power. Because tonight, heaven's decree has overruled every shadow that tried to silence your destiny. Hold on, because what comes next is even greater. Michael does not only deliver words, he delivers atmosphere. As he speaks, your home becomes a sanctuary of peace. You will notice how suddenly the very air feels alive, how silence feels warm, how your spirit feels lighter. This is not your imagination. This is the presence of the angel of God, and his presence leaves evidence that never disappears. Tomorrow, when you rise, you will carry an unexplainable certainty in your heart. You will know, without needing proof, that something has shifted permanently. Opportunities will begin to find you, doors that were locked will begin to open, and even your own thoughts will sound different, clearer, stronger, brighter. That is what happens when heaven writes its decree inside you. This night is eternal, and it will not repeat. Michael will never come again like this. That is why every second of this hour is priceless. That is why you cannot take it lightly. Because the message delivered tonight is not temporary, it is forever. And once it enters your life, everything changes. Tonight is not just a message, it is an encounter written in eternity. When Archangel Michael steps into your house, he does not only bring the voice of heaven, he brings the weight of heaven's authority. Every word he speaks carries the force of creation, and when he releases it, reality itself begins to rearrange around you. Stay with me till the end, because this part reveals why this visitation is once in a lifetime. Michael is not sent for every soul. He is not dispatched for ordinary moments. He is sent only when heaven has decided that the time of waiting is over and the appointed hour has arrived. That hour is tonight, and you are the chosen vessel of it. Imagine him entering, his very presence silencing the noise of this world. The shadows that once lingered in corners scatter like smoke. The heaviness that pressed against your chest evaporates as though it was never there. His wings, shimmering with light, fill the room with an atmosphere no darkness can endure. And then, he speaks your name. When heaven speaks your name, it is not a sound, it is a vibration that awakens every dormant seed inside you. It is a call that says, "Rise, shine, walk into what belongs to you." The divine message Michael carries is not to comfort you for a moment, it is to shift your identity forever. It says, "You are chosen. You are sealed. You are crowned with destiny that no hand can steal. Your tomorrow is not a mystery, for it has already been written in glory." And as those words fall into your spirit, something permanent happens. Chains you never saw snap, doors you never expected swing open, and paths you never imagined stretch before you. Hold on, because this moment is holy. You will sense the tears rise in your eyes, not from sorrow but from release. You will feel your heart race, not from fear but from awakening. You will realize that all the pain, all the delays, all the silence was not the end but the preparation. Heaven was preparing you for this very night where Michael would deliver the truth. You were never abandoned, you were never forgotten, and you were always marked for greatness. When you wake tomorrow, the world around you may look the same, but you will not be the same. You will carry an invisible fire in your spirit, an assurance that cannot be shaken, a strength that cannot be stolen. Because once Michael speaks into your life, his words do not fade, they echo forever. Tonight is sacred. Tonight is sealed. Tonight is the only night in your lifetime where Archangel Michael himself has come to your house with heaven's decree. And because of that, your life will never again be defined by the past, it will only be defined by the glory that now begins. Tonight, the veil between heaven and your house has been lifted. This is not imagination, this is not a fleeting dream, this is a divine appointment, a sacred visitation prepared long before you even knew to expect it. Archangel Michael stands not outside, but within, and his presence changes the very atmosphere you breathe. Stay with me, because what I tell you now is the deepest part of his message. Michael does not come with mere promises, he comes with decrees. And a decree is not a wish, it is a command from heaven itself. When he speaks, the earth must align. When he declares, your path must open. Tonight, he is declaring that the season of being overlooked is over. He is declaring that the chains of limitation are shattered. He is declaring that every closed gate will now swing wide before you. Imagine the angel's voice as it fills your space. It does not sound like thunder, yet it shakes the foundation of everything around you. It does not sound like music, yet it harmonizes with the deepest longing of your heart. And suddenly you realize, this is not just a message to encourage you. This is the unlocking of your true identity. Heaven is saying through Michael, you were never small, you were never ordinary, you were never forgotten. You are chosen, and your time has come. Hold on, because the revelation of this moment is greater than you expect. Tonight, Michael's message does not only touch your life, it touches your bloodline. Generational chains that lingered quietly are being cut. Patterns that repeated through years are being broken. What stopped others before you will not stop you. What limited those around you will no longer limit you. The message is not just for your heart, it is for your destiny, your family, your legacy. You will notice the signs. After tonight, peace will move into rooms that once carried heaviness. Ideas will rise in your mind that feel too clear to be your own. Opportunities will begin to show themselves in ways that seem unexplainable. These are not coincidences, they are the ripple effects of Michael's visitation. Heaven does not enter a place and leave it unchanged. This night is eternal in memory. Though hours will pass, though the sun will rise tomorrow, the imprint of tonight will remain forever. You will remember this hour as the night heaven itself sat in your house, as the night Archangel Michael delivered the decree that altered everything. And this is the truth, he will never come again like this. That is why this night is once in a lifetime. That is why every second carries eternal weight. Because the message you are receiving now is not just for today, it is for every tomorrow that follows. Tonight, eternity leans close to your house. The silence you feel is not emptiness, it is heaven holding its breath while Archangel Michael delivers the decree written with your name on it. This night is unlike any other, because once the angel speaks, your path will never look the same again. Stay with me till the end, because the depth of what is unfolding now is greater than words can carry. Michael has not come to whisper temporary comfort, he has come to announce eternal truth. He unrolls the scroll of fire in his hands, and the very letters glow with living light. And as each word is released into your spirit, you realize that this is not just a message for tonight, it is the blueprint of your destiny, sealed in heaven and delivered now. The angel's voice is not loud, yet it shakes you from within. It says, "You are not who the world told you that you are. You are more. You are chosen, anointed, preserved, and appointed. The weight of heaven's crown has rested on your head since the beginning, and now the time of unveiling has arrived. Hold on, because here is the mystery. When Michael enters, he does not only bring light, he brings alignment. Everything in your life begins to shift into place. What was delayed begins to move. What was hidden begins to surface. What was locked begins to open. You will feel it in your spirit, a sudden peace, a sudden clarity, a sudden fire that rises and whispers, "This is it. This is my time." This is why tonight cannot be compared with any other. It is once in a lifetime. Michael will not return in the same way again, because heaven only needed this single night to write eternity into your soul. And that is enough. Tomorrow you will wake with evidence. The heaviness will be gone. The path before you will look different. People may not understand what changed, but you will know. You will carry inside you the memory of tonight, the night when heaven's general entered your house, the night when Michael delivered the message that rewrote your entire life. This night is eternal. It will echo in your spirit for the rest of your days. And when you remember it, your heart will rise again with the certainty that God Himself sent Michael once, only once, to declare, "Your destiny begins now." Tonight is the night when heaven's silence finally breaks. For years you have carried questions in your heart, prayers whispered in the dark, longings that no one else understood. And now, Archangel Michael has stepped into your house with the answers written in fire. He does not come to comfort you for a moment, he comes to anchor you in truth that will carry you for the rest of your life. Stay with me till the end, because this part is where the message opens wider. Michael does not speak ordinary words. He speaks decrees that rewrite time itself. His voice echoes through every hidden corner of your life, declaring, "The cycle of waiting ends here. The season of tears is over. The hour of fulfillment has arrived." And as those words flow into your spirit, you will feel the invisible weight you have carried for so long dissolve like smoke in sunlight. Picture it, Michael's presence filling your home. His wings stretch beyond your ceiling, his eyes burn with compassion, his sword gleams with eternal light. When he speaks, walls that were built against you collapse. Chains you never even saw begin to shatter. Roads you thought were closed are revealed beneath your feet, shining with heaven's glow. This is not just imagery, it is the reality of what happens when heaven moves. Hold on, because the message tonight is not only about what will happen around you, it is about what is awakening within you. Michael is reminding you of the strength that was always in your spirit, the crown that has always rested unseen upon your head, the destiny that has always been written in your favor. Tonight is not the creation of your calling, it is the unveiling of it. And here is the greatest truth: after tonight, you will never walk the same way again. You will rise with a courage that surprises even you. You will speak with a clarity that no one can deny. You will move with a confidence that makes doors respond before you even touch them. Because Michael's decree does not simply inspire, it transforms. Tomorrow, those around you may not understand why your presence feels different, why your eyes shine brighter, why peace follows you like a shadow. But you will know. You will know that this was the night when heaven stepped into your house, the night when Archangel Michael released the divine message that turned your story forever. This is once in a lifetime, and once is enough. Michael has come, and because of his message, everything from this night forward will carry the seal of heaven. Tonight has carried you into the very heart of heaven's plan. From the first whisper of silence to the weight of Archangel Michael's presence, every moment of this night has been designed for you. Heaven does not waste such a visitation, and Michael does not enter a house without leaving it forever transformed. Stay with me till the end, because this is the climax, the completion of the message heaven sent. Michael stands before you now, radiant, unshakable, his wings folding like pillars of light, his eyes reflecting eternity itself. In his hands lies the scroll, now fully opened, glowing with words too holy for ink and too eternal for paper. These words were written before your first breath, sealed in heaven, and saved for this exact night. And the angel speaks, "You are chosen, not once, not sometimes, but forever. Your path is blessed, your name is recorded in glory, your destiny has been awakened. What was hidden is now revealed. What was delayed is now released. What was broken is now restored. And what was impossible is now certain." The moment these words are released, your house shifts. It is no longer just walls and a roof, it becomes a sanctuary, marked by heaven, remembered by eternity. The very ground feels different beneath your feet. The very air tastes lighter. The very silence hums with life. Because this was not just a message, it was a visitation, and it has sealed itself into the fabric of your soul. Hold on, because the final gift of this night is this: Michael does not leave you empty-handed. In the Spirit, he places upon you a crown, unseen by human eyes but blazing in heaven's sight. This crown is not of gold or jewels, it is made of light, woven with destiny, sealed with promise. And once it rests upon you, no hand, no power, no voice can remove it. This is why tonight is once in your life. Michael will never come again like this. He did not come to repeat, he came to complete. And because of this night, your tomorrow will no longer be ordinary. Every step you take will carry the fragrance of heaven, every word you speak will carry the echo of eternity, every door you face will respond to the decree released in your house tonight. Tomorrow, when the sun rises, you will rise with it. You will walk into the world with invisible fire in your spirit, unshakable peace in your heart, and undeniable clarity in your mind. And though others may not understand why, you will know, heaven touched your life once, only once, and it was enough to change everything forever. This night is eternal. This message is eternal. And you, chosen, crowned, sealed, will never again be the same. Tonight is not a moment you will look back on as a dream, it is the night you will remember as the turning point of your entire life. Archangel Michael has not come to give you a passing word, he has come to leave eternity in your house. His presence is not a visit, it is a seal. His message is not temporary, it is eternal. Stay with me till the end, because the final unveiling is happening now. Michael stands with the scroll fully open, and every word that shines from it is being written into your spirit. You feel it, your heartbeat syncing with the rhythm of heaven, your breath carrying the fragrance of peace, your soul awakening as if it was asleep until this very hour. This is not imagination, this is divine reality unfolding before you. The angel declares, "You are not at the end. You are at the beginning." Every closed chapter is behind you, and tonight a new book is opened with your name on the cover. The days of silence are gone. The nights of questioning are over. You will rise, you will see, you will walk, and you will inherit what was always promised. Picture the fire of His words filling every corner of your home. Rooms that once carried echoes of pain now carry light. Corners that once felt heavy now breathe peace. Even the air feels different, because once heaven touches a place, it is never the same again. Hold on, because here is the greatest part. Michael does not only deliver the message, he releases the presence of heaven to remain with you even after he leaves. You will not be left empty. You will not be left guessing. Tonight, your house has been marked, your spirit has been sealed, and your destiny has been written in fire. Tomorrow, you will walk differently. You will sense doors opening where there were walls. You will feel strength rising where there was weakness. You will carry joy where there was sorrow. And people will wonder what changed. You will smile, because you will know, heaven visited me once, only once, and it was enough to change everything forever. This is your night, your visitation, your eternal decree. Michael came once, and once was enough. Tonight has carried you through the mystery of heaven and into the revelation of destiny. From the first moment Archangel Michael entered your house, everything began to shift, and now you stand at the completion of the message that will echo in your life forever. This is not just the end of a night, it is the beginning of a new story. Stay with me, because the final moment is here. Michael does not leave with silence, he leaves with a blessing. He stretches his wings across your home, and every feather shines like living fire. He raises his sword of light, not to fight but to seal, and he declares over you, this house is marked. This life is chosen. This destiny is unstoppable. Nothing can erase what heaven has written tonight. You feel it now, peace settling into your chest like a river, strength flowing into your bones like fire, clarity opening your mind like morning light. The invisible crown rests on your head, unseen by human eyes but blazing before God. And in this crown is the evidence that heaven has visited you once, only once, and once was enough. Hold on, because the final gift of this visitation is eternal presence. Even after Michael departs, the fragrance of heaven remains. You will walk through your days and sense the same peace. You will step into challenges and feel the same courage. You will open new doors and carry the same authority. Because Michael's message was not only delivered, it was planted inside you, and nothing can uproot it. Tomorrow you will rise different. The past will no longer define you. The delays will no longer bind you. The doubts will no longer silence you. You will live as one who has seen heaven, as one who has been touched by the fire of eternity. This night is eternal. It will never fade, it will never repeat, it will never be forgotten. Archangel Michael came once in your lifetime, and with his message, everything has changed forever. Tonight, the heavens have written your story in fire. What began as a whisper of silence has unfolded into the roar of eternity, and Archangel Michael has stood in your very house as heaven's messenger. This was not a vision, not a dream, not a passing comfort. It was the once-in-a-lifetime decree that seals your destiny forever. Stay with me, because this part is where the memory becomes eternal. Michael's presence is not only for this night, it has pressed itself into the walls of your home, into the air you breathe, into the rhythm of your heartbeat. Even when morning comes and the night fades away, the mark of this visitation will remain. You will carry it wherever you go, because heaven has inscribed it inside you. The angel's voice still echoes, "You are chosen. You are crowned. You are unstoppable. What was locked is now opened. What was broken is now restored. What was delayed is now released. And your story will be remembered not for pain, but for glory." These words are no longer only spoken, they are alive within you, breathing each time you inhale, shining each time you step forward. Hold on, because this is the eternal promise. Michael came once, and that once was enough. Enough to shift your path. Enough to break the weight of years. Enough to open the door of destiny that no one can close. Enough to remind you that you are never forgotten, never abandoned, never ordinary. You are heaven's chosen one. Tomorrow, when you rise, your eyes will carry a new light. Your steps will carry a new strength. Your voice will carry a new authority. And though others may not see the crown, they will feel the change. They will sense the fire that moves around you, the peace that rests upon you, the glory that walks with you. This is the night you will never forget. The night Archangel Michael entered once, only once, and with him came the eternal decree that rewrote your life forever. Tonight does not end with silence, it ends with glory still resting on your shoulders. The presence of Archangel Michael may return to heaven, but the imprint he has left in your spirit will remain forever. This is the afterglow of a visitation that cannot be erased. It lingers like fragrance in the air, like light in the dawn, like fire that never burns out. Stay with me till the end, because this part is the reminder of why this night was written into eternity. Michael came not only to speak but to plant. He placed inside you a seed of destiny, glowing with eternal fire. That seed cannot be stolen, cannot be silenced, cannot be buried. It is alive, and it will grow. Every step you take after tonight will water it, every breath you take will feed it, and every tomorrow will prove that heaven has already chosen you. Imagine the angel folding his wings, lifting his sword, and as he ascends, a river of light pours over your house. It settles into the walls, into the ground, into your very soul. That river does not dry, it will follow you in ways you cannot explain. People will sense it without words. Doors will respond to it without effort. Your path will shine with it without reason. Because the seal of heaven has been placed, and once sealed, it is forever. Hold on, because here is the beauty of this moment. Though Michael came only once, his message is alive in you always. You will carry his decree like a flame that never fades. In your darkest moments, you will feel its warmth. In your quietest nights, you will hear its echo. In your greatest challenges, you will sense its strength. The angel may depart, but the promise remains. And tomorrow, when you wake, you will know deep within, this was the night everything shifted. This was the night heaven touched earth through your life. This was the night Archangel Michael came once, only once, and forever changed everything. Tonight is not ending, it is stretching into eternity. The words of Archangel Michael may have been spoken, but their echo continues to roll through your spirit like thunder that refuses to fade. This is the eternal aftersound of heaven's decree, a voice that will walk with you in every season ahead. Stay with me till the end, because this is the last unveiling, the final heartbeat of this visitation. Michael has placed the crown upon your head, sealed the decree in your soul, and marked your house as heaven's own. And though he lifts his wings to return to the throne, his presence remains, not as a shadow but as a flame, alive and unending. The angel's words resound one last time, you are chosen, forever chosen. Your name is written in light, your path is cleared, your story is redeemed. No force can undo what was released tonight. Walk in it, believe in it, live in it. These words are now your armor, your song, your future. Hold on, because here is the miracle of this moment. Though this was once in a lifetime, its impact is for all of your life. You will never walk into a room the same again. You will never face a day with the same weight again. The seal of tonight is invisible yet undeniable. Even in your quietest moments, you will feel it, the hand of heaven resting on your shoulder, reminding you, you are not alone, you are not forgotten, you are forever crowned. Tomorrow the world will rise as usual, but for you, nothing will be usual again. You will carry the evidence of tonight in your spirit, in your steps, in your story. And whenever you remember this night, your heart will tremble not with fear but with awe, because heaven chose you once, only once, and that was enough to change everything forever. This is not the end. This is the eternal beginning. Tonight will never fade from the story of your life. Though hours will pass, though dawn will come, this night has been carved into eternity. The presence of Archangel Michael may rise back into heaven, but the memory of his visitation remains like an eternal flame within you. It will not go out, it will not weaken, it will not be forgotten. Stay with me till the end, because what I speak now is the afterword of heaven. Michael's message did not fall into your ears only, it was planted into your very spirit. It is alive inside you, like a seed of fire that grows stronger with each heartbeat. That seed will guide your steps, it will guard your nights, it will whisper truth into your silence. Even years from now, when you look back, you will still feel the glow of this night burning in your chest. Imagine this, the angel's final glance before he ascends. His wings stretch like horizons, his eyes reflect the eternity of God, and his voice lingers one last time in your spirit, do not fear. Do not doubt. You are sealed. You are crowned. You are carried. Forever. And then he rises, but his words remain with you like breath, like light, like unshakable truth. Hold on, because here lies the mystery. Michael may have come only once, but heaven has written this once into forever. It is a single night, yet it has stretched across all your tomorrows. It is a single message, yet it will echo through every season you walk through. It is a single visitation, yet it has rewritten your eternal story. Tomorrow, and the day after, and every day that follows, you will carry this memory as your hidden strength. When life tries to test you, you will remember this night. When silence tries to scare you, you will remember this voice. When shadows try to whisper, you will remember this light. And that remembrance alone will lift you, because heaven touched you once, and once was enough. This night is eternal. This seal is eternal. And you are forever changed. Tonight has reached its holy conclusion, yet its light will never end. What began as a whisper has become a decree, what began as a visitation has become a seal, and what began as a night has become eternity written into your story. Archangel Michael has come once, only once, and heaven has declared that once was enough to transform your life forever. Stay with me till the very end, because this is the final echo. Michael lifts his wings to return to the throne of God, but before he departs, he stretches his hand toward you. In that moment, every promise heaven has spoken over your life is sealed. It is not sealed in paper, not sealed in stone, it is sealed in your very spirit, and nothing on earth can undo it. His voice thunders one last time, not in your ears but in your soul. Walk in light. Walk in strength. Walk in the truth that you are chosen. This night was written before time began, and from this night forward, your story belongs to glory. Do not look back. Do not doubt. The crown rests on your head, and eternity walks with you. And then, as he ascends, a stream of radiant fire pours across your house, leaving a glow no darkness can touch. That glow will follow you into every tomorrow. It will shine when you feel weak. It will rise when you feel tired. It will remind you that heaven once touched your life in a way that can never be erased. Hold on, because this is the eternal truth. Michael may never come again like this, but he has left behind something greater than his presence. He has left you with heaven's decree. And that decree is final. It cannot be silenced, it cannot be reversed, it cannot be forgotten. Tomorrow, and every day that follows, you will live different. You will carry the invisible crown. You will walk with the fragrance of heaven. You will rise with the certainty that you are not ordinary, you are chosen, sealed, eternal. This is the last part of the message, but it is not the end. For you, this is the beginning. The night will fade, but the fire will remain. The angel will return to heaven, but his decree will stay alive in you forever. And when you remember this night, your spirit will always whisper back, "This was the night heaven came. This was the night Michael visited once. And that once was enough."